Oh well.
Children, you may want to cover your parents' eyes.
Oh, got it.
We are the Crawfords. We have 6 kids and are hiking the Appalachian Trail, a 2,200-mile hike from Georgia to Maine. We don't know if we can finish it, but we are doing it together.
Rainier, guess what we're having for breakfast? Guess what? Guess what? Milk.
No.
So supposedly someone is dropping breakfast off for us like right now. Her name is Jenna and she reached out to us on YouTube and she asked us what we wanted and all I told her was Rainier wanted milk. So the rest is a surprise, but I hope she's here. All right, no one here yet. I hope we're in the right place. The problem with meeting people here is that there's like never an address to where we're actually meeting someone. It's just like on a map like AT crossing. But to people that pass on roads, like they never like look. Like you can see there's this like tiny white stripe on that sign where the AT crosses. And then if you look down there, there's this like tiny little sign. It just shows like hikers crossing. But when I'm driving, I never pay attention to those signs. You never realize you're even crossing the AT. So we're hoping still. All right, here she is. Half and half for Mama, but look what they got for you. We got cinnamon rolls and bacon and eggs and biscuits.
So the lady who brought us breakfast had a lot of food, so we invited our friends who were just across the river to enjoy some breakfast with us.
Someone's hiking with a trombone and she's gonna play When the Saints Go Marching In.
She's like pulling out a bunch of pieces. It's like a real thing.
It's a trombone.
I was thinking like a, or no, that's a trumpet. Like a little clarinet thing.
Yeah.
It's hard to do without warming up.
Rainier, how many days till we see Hominy and Papa? 2 days.
2 days.
Yay! That's really soon.
No.
And you want to drink milk?
Yeah.
Okay. Ben's parents are picking us up in 2 days, and we're gonna spend some time at home for a few days. Everyone's really excited to see them and to go home. It's coming up really soon.
Hi, sweetie, you called?
Yes. So are we still on for Friday at noon?
Yeah, well, hopefully if we leave 6 o'clock, it will work, you think?
Yeah, you'll have to look at a map. You might have to leave earlier. It says 6.5 hours.
Okay, we will try to leave 5 o'clock. I was in yoga.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, looking forward to seeing you guys.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right, love you, bye.
3.8 miles.
No, 3.8.
3.8 miles. And this is
Camera up.
This is the shelter. There's an upstairs.
We are filling up on water right now and cooling down because we are just getting ready to do this massive hill right here, which is a 5-mile stretch without water on an 88-degree day with what looks like more than 2,000 feet of elevation gain.
Fun times.
But look who's wearing her tank top.
Right. Breaking that out.
This hill is kind of brutal. It's time for a little gummy bear break.
Candy bar.
You got a candy bar?
Yeah.
Oh, how yummies!
We have done 6 miles and we're not even that far into the day, so we're doing pretty good right now. We only have 2 more miles until the shelter where we're gonna eat lunch. But right now we're doing a snack break. Everyone's having their snacks. It's super hot out, so we're drinking a lot of water, and we have to be careful with how little water we're drinking and things like that. So, and the stuff that we're eating. So that is it.
We just completed a huge uphill section. Ugh. And now we are all meeting at a shelter for lunch. It's 2:45, but we had a pretty good breakfast this morning and a few snacks in between to tide us over for lunch, a later lunch.
If you guys are fans of bars at all, these are really good.
There's no
They're very pretty, huh?
And some non-spicy stuff.
Yeah. Okay, fine, before the movie.
I will say, favorite Avenger in general.
Well, this will cheer you up. Probably gonna be a lot of
Mm-mm.
I don't know if that cheers me up.
Baby.
I think we took more than an hour break for lunch, but it was well deserved. We went up a massive hill. Now we gotta go up some more hills. Not quite so many. Hoping to get at least 5 more miles in. Fell asleep on the whistle. That can't be comfortable. All right, that's better.
Finally made it to the top of this mountain right there. After this whole day basically of climbing. And we just got to this, says FAA tower. Yeah, now we're going down. What do you think that is, Rainier?
Houses.
Houses? Yeah, they're kind of houses. They're like buildings. Whoa, Rainier, look at this rock. This rock up here is called the guillotine. Look at that. Look, it's just balancing up there. I hope not. All right.
It really looks like it's gonna drop. It'll drop my head.
Run! Cammy, you can make it. We're only like 0.5 away from this shelter I think we're gonna stay at. We didn't quite make it as far as we had hoped today, but my foot is killing me. I don't know if you guys remember yesterday I mentioned, but 2 nights ago I sliced it open on a log and I've taped it up. I can't tell if it's getting worse. Rainier, what do you see down there?
Okay.
You see the shelter?
Yeah.
I think we made it.
750 miles.
Alright, here we are. Let's explore this. I'm a little scared. Children, you may want to cover your parents' eyes.
Oh,
Cam, you want to see?
no, I don't know if I can.
Oh, there it is, right there.
Thank you, yeah.
Oh, see that?
Open. Ew.
Okay. That does not look good.
Oh, I sent my mother the YouTube channel, you guys' YouTube channel.
Oh yeah?
She's all caught up. Says it's really cool what you're doing. You're filming me right now.
Yes. Can you say hi? Say hi to your mom.
Hi, Mom. We were just talking about how they're all getting taller. You are not.
I want to say hi to her. Hi, Silver's mom.
I wonder if she even knows what my trail name is.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Wait, what is your real
Axel.
name? Okay.
That's your real name?
That's a cool name.
So I went by Axel all last year on the trail, and I did a healthy section, and everyone assumed it was a trail name, so no one gave me a trail name. And so that's why this year I was like, took the first one I could get.
For dinner, we have 8 packets of pasta that we're making, and we did 14 miles today.
So we got to the shelter and one of our hiker friends, Silver, sharing that his mom watches our vlogs and has caught up on all of the AT ones. So we were like, oh, that's cool. And then this other couple that we're sitting down with at the shelter, 30 minutes later, he's like, oh yeah, my mom watches you guys too. I just thought that was really funny and cool. There's this rumor going around that we just heard about. That we have a support team, i.e. Ben's parents, that meet us at every road and give us supplies. Which is really upsetting,
because this actually means that my parents are meeting someone else and supporting them and not even telling me about it.
No wonder they're hard to get hold of.
My own parents would do that to me.
They have met us once, and they're gonna meet us again to pick us up. So they have helped us out several times, but we are doing this on our own for the most part.
Without our parents.
Our parents.
Big boys and girls. You're like, how long can I extend 3 things?
Shh. Good night, everyone.
No, what was the third thing?
I don't remember. I don't know what it was. We just climbed they can't even see me now, Ben. We climbed felt like 3. You can't do that. And lastly, we climbed what felt like 3 mountains today. I think it wasn't the highest elevation, but it was high, but it felt like one of the hardest days because we were just climbing all day long.
Which was confirmed because when we were sitting around the picnic table, some of the guys said it was the hardest day that we have for a really, really long time till Vermont. I don't know if he's exaggerating, but he said it's 5,000 plus feet of elevation gain, so that helps.
Yeah.
Make sense a little bit.
All right. Good night, everyone.